Actually had one of these today, and I've got another Drink Water podcast, and we're back.
We are back. You had a pump water.
Pump $2.90 from Metro in Double Bay. It's good.
$2.90.
Yeah, a bit expensive.
Come on, $2.90.
You get
for
this
water.
beautiful bottle. Look at that spring water pump. 750 mils.
Literally buy a meal for that.
Yeah,
Like an entire meal.
not really. What a can of tuna, John West.
John West.
It's about
Wait,
$2.30.
you said $3.90?
$2.90.
Oh, $2.90. What could you get for two? What can you actually even get for $2.90 in Australia?
$2.90 nowadays.
Bananas. Get a bunch of bananas. That's
Bananas.
So we have to think about this. We're going to a recession.
You can get a $1 baguette.
Oh, wait, you can get a baguette for $1.
Yeah, Coles.
That's all right.
Yeah,
That's really all right.
and some Woolworths have them.
Some
Or it's like $1. Let's call it $1.50.
Right.
So you got a big baguette.
Big baguette. What else could you get?
What do you've got $1.50 left?
What's that hot dog meat that used to be on sandwiches with tomato sauce? I got hit with it from a guy.
Everyone,
It's
comment.
what
if you
is that
remember.
thing? It's not cabanossi.
It was disgusting.
Devon.
Devon. I don't know what was wrong with parents in that age, but everyone
Devon
had
sandwiches.
Devon. Every kid had
a Devon sandwich. I remember
Everyone remembers having Devon.
Oh my gosh, with tomato sauce
With
on
tomato
it, white
sauce,
bread,
and
Devon
you just
sandwich.
have it. I hated it, but
You didn't like it?
Yeah,
It was a step down from like the Bunnings barbecue.
I
was like
loved
having
I loved a Bunnings barbecue.
Everyone loves a Bunnings barbecue.
Beautiful.
But
I'd have one right
I
now.
love a good Devon
I
sandwich.
would never have a Devon sandwich.
I would never have
Next
it ever
episode,
again.
we'll have a Devon sandwich
We'll
live
make it.
with just white bread.
Yeah, white bread, tomato sauce, piece of Devon.
Oh, I actually feel sick.
It's kind of not. It is kind of sickening.
It's
It's
truly
kind
ill.
of sickening because I don't even know what Devon
I
is.
think I'd throw up if I actually had it. I potentially would.
Having a Devon sandwich.
Potentially.
I think I like it. It's very nostalgic. It tastes good. It's like having a hot dog.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Can you eat a hot dog?
Yeah.
So it's basically Devon.
It tastes weird though. It tastes like tomato sauce.
Yeah, it does taste like tomato sauce.
Like tomato
That's-
sauce meat. Ugh.
Because what used to happen, you'd get your Devon sandwich sometimes when you made it yourself, and
Yeah.
you forget the tomato sauce, and you'd be like, this is still okay though.
Still kind of.
It's still kind of, you can
and
still
with
taste
butter?
the tomato sauce.
God damn.
But yeah, we're going into a recession, so we need to figure out ways
I think
to.
we're already in a recession.
Are we in a recession? Just what it
I
looks
see
like.
all these photos online of like $9 cheese and all these things.
Oh, but like Woolworths.
Yeah. But then, yeah. I don't know.
Petrol's crazy expensive, and it has been for like months now.
Yeah.
That's a really good sign that we're going into something that has. It's probably the longest time there's been like this petrol spike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is freaking me out.
Gosh.
I'm constantly being like, each week I have to just go down to the road to the cheap place, and it's $2.10, which is a lot.
Wow.
I don't even know.
And then you get a parking ticket.
You get a parking ticket. They should. If you're in a recession, you have to stop parking tickets.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, yeah. Let's, Australia, Albo,
Yeah.
let's stop and parking tickets.
We need a break.
Let people park wherever they want for however long.
Yeah,
they want.
I think it's fine.
I wonder how quickly the whole country would just like shut down.
There's just
You got rid
fires
of
outside
parking.
just a night later. You're like,
What's
this?
that? Parking tickets. They're gone.
They got rid of them.
It's like the garbage man. You don't really know how important they are until they're gone.
That's true.
Most important job on earth, garbos.
That's really true.
Really.
I always think, like, do you think you could be a garbage man with the whole idea of you smell like that now forever?
Have you seen some of the trucks? They're like Mercedes-Benz. They're nice.
Garbage trucks?
Yeah.
Really?
Fancy ones. The Beamers.
Really?
Not Beamer. Mercedes.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You think you could touch
And I feel like
garbage
the inside's all insulated to stop any of the smell. You pop out every now and then and just then you're back in.
I've seen a dude. There's a place that I go regularly, and I always see the garbage man kind of go by.
I've heard it's like $80 an hour or something.
Is it?
Insane. I'm just spreading fake
I know,
news.
you
That's the
feel like-
internet now. I love it.
It's $80 an hour to be a garbage man.
Just you can literally just spread anything. There's no systems to like put a warning like that is.
Yeah, literally.
completely
You'd be like,
correct.
yeah, $80,000, $80,000
If they get $80,000 a
a
month.
year. Yeah,
A year.
$80,000 a year. Would you become a garbage man?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
You would?
80 an hour. I would.
80 an hour is nice.
I've heard it's 80 an hour.
Okay, what is? I don't know
Let's
anything about
Google.
maths. Let's literally look up what that equals in a year.
80. That would be could just do weekly wage and then
Yeah, what
see.
would that be? Let's see if we can actually figure out maths here. So 80.
So
What do you have? 8 hours a day. 8-hour workday?
I think it would be 80.
80 times 8. I know we're going to find out.
640 a day.
Wait, what?
Wait, do 80 times
80
9.
times. Wait,
9.
9 hours.
Yeah,
a
9
day.
hour
Days.
That's your average.
$720 a day.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's nuts.
So you're making $720 a day. You're working 5 days a week. So a week you're making $3,600.
So that's
Say times by 50.
It's like 150 a year.
Make
180.
180 a year to be a garbage man in Australia.
You hear it here first.
That blows like doctors, lawyers out of the park.
Yeah, ish.
I think it does. I think the average
The
lawyer
miners
salary
get like 250.
yeah,
a year.
that's true. But they're like straight up risking life or death.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much like an average.
Let's
doctor
look up
makes.
actually what it is.
How much a
Always
doctor
spread more.
makes.
No, how much a garbage man makes.
How much a garbage man makes in Australia? Because we literally.
I want to get the hourly rate. I'm curious.
$57,000.
Gosh, that's bad. 28 an hour. What? Okay, so it's minimum wage. Okay. I don't know where I heard that.
28 hours pretty good.
It's average.
Better than like a bar job.
What's a bar job at 24?
25? 25 for most like
Would you rather pour beers or
you collect
collect garbage? I probably prefer to pour beer.
You think? I'm gonna
But
deal
then
with
you're
drunk people
working
all the
all
time.
night.
Yeah,
So you could just do a morning and you're done.
and it kind of seems fun. It's like being an Uber. It's funny. There's an idea. It's like, oh, I'll do Uber. I'm just gonna drive all day.
Yeah.
It just seems like a fun
You get
idea in
stabbed in
theory.
the neck one night. And you're like, oh.
It seemed a lot better in my head.
Yeah.
It seemed a lot more fun in my head. So
Someone
many
urinates in your car. And you have to clean it up for 5 hours. And then they cancel the ride and say that you hit them. And now you're in court.
There's so many jobs like that seemed great as a kid.
Like being a garbage man.
Yeah, or being like a taxi driver.
Yeah.
Because you don't really understand like what jobs are. You assume a taxi driver drives around in a taxi all day. He doesn't pick people up. He's just driving.
He just drives.
You probably never, as a kid, maybe you caught a taxi 3 times as a kid. You
Yeah.
didn't really understand the concept of payment or anything like
Yeah.
that. You're like, when I grow up, I want to be a taxi driver.
And all the hours spent waiting and
Yeah, literally.
you can get taken to, I always talk to the guys, the worst is you'll get taken out to an area
Yeah.
where there's no one picking up rides, and then you've got to drive an hour back, and then they take you back to that area, and you can get stuck in these like cycles.
Right.
Because if you ignore a ride, you get like demoted points or whatever.
Goodness great. So it's, the taxi drivers and Uber drivers is a tough life.
A tough life.
I've heard it's hard to break even being Uber.
Yeah, well, it's all mainly part-time people do it.
But yeah,
It's just like a bit of cash on the side.
but I guess even, I wonder what let's see what Uber is an hour. How much is Uber an hour?
You're not getting a wage.
How much does like a full-time, I guess it would be ride to ride.
It'll change. Yeah.
But I guess you have like, you'd have an idea of what you're looking at if you work hard. How much does Uber pay an hour? Oh, because they're getting around $20
$1 million.
$28. Everyone,
28.
we just find out everyone gets $28.
Gosh, it's 46. Yeah, it's all 28.
How much is a doctor making in Australia? Here we go.
There's a lot of different doctors.
Doctor paid in Australia. Just basic doctor.
Do a GP.
There we go. They're getting 80.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
And that's entry level.
Whoa. Entry level is 120. So it is a pretty good job being a doctor.
So it's like 50, 60 an hour.
That's all right. Okay, well, this is the episode now.
How much do people make?
How much does a chef make? Here we go. 85 to 105 for a lawyer.
So
makes sense.
better being a
We're
doctor.
all getting, forget being a lawyer. Go be a doctor.
Yeah, be a doctor.
Don't be a garbage man, though.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you're really going to get too much for being a garbage man.
Yeah.
But what else has been going on in the world? What else is happening?
What has been happening? Everything happens now.
I can't even think about the last...
You get so much information in one day that it's all just
That it all just kind of blends into one.
blends into one.
Yeah, there's literally nothing
And
really
kind of
stands.
happens. I feel like you're in a small country town that you see so much.
Because I don't
Oversaturation.
I don't know what's going on. We've still got the
referendum.
Yeah, that's still going
That's
up.
huge.
We
There's been
talked
a
about
lot of lots ramped up about it.
Yes.
Yeah, we had to go watch the other episode.
Yeah, go watch the
where
other
we
episode. We do go
went
through
kind
it.
of deep into it. I've changed my mind.
Really? You've
Yeah,
changed.
I'm kind of on the yes.
What are you now? You're on the yes side.
I'm on the yes.
What changed there?
I watched a guy talking about it, the Briggs rapper guy. And he was pretty much just like, we're in a no right now.
Yeah.
We've already voted no.
Right.
So this is no. So you already know what's going to happen.
That's good.
So it's kind of like, even if it does go bad, it's like, you got to try it, right?
Interesting.
You don't really know what. It could be horrible.
Yeah.
But hey, it might not. It might be good. You don't know.
Okay.
We do know what the no's like.
So you feel like
we're
we're
in
in
the
those
know.
now, and it literally just could change.
Yeah.
Because I've
Might not be the best thing, but who knows what could happen. Might as well try something.
So you've literally changed. Okay, that's an interesting
Yeah.
one. Because I saw, I talked about this on the Sausage Boys podcast, but the interview with Kamahl on the project
was crazy.
We talked about that. That was a great one.
Yeah. I
And
watched that.
What I did, because I had a lot of, I guess, I don't even know. I only heard about it when Jackson brought it up to me. I looked up a little bit later. I was talking to our mother.
Yeah.
He's like, why is Kamahl on there?
Who is in this Kamahl?
He's Indian.
But who is he?
He's I think a singer?
Right. Can we look up?
But he's, yeah.
Because I saw him. Everyone's going on. I'm like,
I know.
actually, who even is this?
Do you know
guy?
what happened? I assumed he was indigenous.
Oh,
He's
really?
Indian.
He doesn't look indigenous.
Really?
He looks Indian.
Why is he
He's
being
called
asked?
Kamahl.
Why is he Why is he being asked about the referendum? Why are they asking an Indian man?
He seems to be like the most famous person in Australia all of a sudden. I've never heard of him.
I've never heard of his song. He's got a song called Sounds
Gosh,
of Goodbye.
he's 88.
Dang, he looks good.
He looks good.
He's wearing a wig.
He's 88.
That's...
I just saw 1938.
Oh.
34, sorry.
34. He's born in 1934.
Oh, he's our grandpa's age.
Yeah, so where is he? He's from Malaysia.
Imagine our grandpa on the project being lectured by 4 people about. He's like, I don't. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yes, an 88-year-old Indian man.
Gosh,
Which is, I
I
understand.
can't get over how old he is.
Oh, he's
It's true.
Malaysian. He's Malaysian. I don't understand why he's being interviewed.
Because he voted yes, and
Yeah.
then Albo did a speech.
Yeah.
And he coined the phrase, Kamahlism. I don't know. He coined some phrase about why you should vote yes around behind Kamahl. Because Kamahl voted yes.
Kamal's a Malaysian man.
I know. But he's
What is-
apparently the most famous performer in Australian history. So him voting yes was a huge thing that the Prime Minister decided to use him as a bit of a rallying point. Because everyone knows who Kamahl is, right?
I think, in all honesty, I think Anthony Albanese, everyone at the project, and all these people think he's Indigenous. I am like 100%.
I think older people know who he is.
I still think they think he's Indigenous. he looks in it like an Indigenous man.
He does it.
He looks very
He
Indigenous.
does that.
He literally
Pull
looks
the
like
photo
he
up.
looks like Ernie Dingo. You know what I mean?
He looks like who they would get to play an Indigenous person in like the 80s. You'd be like, he's dark enough, but at least he's...
That's true. Yeah. I assumed the whole time on the other when I was looking at the video that he was Indigenous, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Kamahl's saying this and that,
Yeah.
and I didn't know till afterwards.
The name?
Sounds kind of like an Indigenous name.
Kamahl.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit.
Like I assumed
the
he
spelling
was.
does look a bit.
The Kamahl looks, yeah, the way it's spelled with the H and everything and that. It's got a song called The Elephant Song.
There's a lot of elephants in Australia.
He's got
I
another song
never
called
for half a
Gandhi.
second.
Yeah, Gandhi
Song
is the
called
greatest. My Indian life.
Like, I swear it was Indigenous.
Yeah, I don't know. It was.
Yeah, what did you think of that project segment? Everyone's talking about it.
Everyone's talking about it. It's like
Because it was a bit lectury. And
Yeah.
it was bang, 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 all 3 of them.
yeah, all
back to
trying to,
back.
all trying
All
to
did
yeah,
their little
like, what do you
talking
mean? What do you
points.
mean? Yeah,
Be like, but don't you think that this would be the
Yes.
And he's like, so I'm 88.
I almost wanted to do the Andrew Tate thing and yell at him, be like, "You're Malaysian. Why do we care what you think?" I literally wanted to do that. The
Well,
whole
he's an
time.
Australian. So every Aussie gets through.
He's a Malaysian Australian man. If there was Ernie Dingo, I'd be like, oh, dang, Ernie Dingo.
Only white Australians get to vote. How about that should be for the referendum? Just white Australians get to vote. Then we'll see the true opinion of the country.
I think, white Australians or Indigenous Australians.
So
they're the only people allowed to vote.
70% and then 1% get to vote.
Yes.
On the 1% issue. That's great.
I don't think Kamahl should be able to vote.
You hear it first here, folks. Drinkwater Podcast. Kamahl should be banned from voting.
I think he should be banned from voting because I think
Let's go into a dictatorship.
I honestly think he's pretending to be an Indigenous man. He's literally like, he's got in the studio of the project and he's like, I think I've gotten away with it. Anyway, we're going to vote no.
Me and my people. Me and my elephant people.
I'm pretty sure, he's trying to claim that he's Indigenous.
I don't think so at all.
I really think he is. And I think he knew, like, why else would he be getting asked? It's like having Ando.
I guess it is now with the media where no one actually watched the project. They saw the clip on YouTube or Twitter or whatever.
Yes.
So there was no introduction. They just saw this guy.
Who looks Indigenous.
He looks kind of Indigenous.
Yeah, he looks kind of Indigenous.
He's talking about the referendum, which is about Indigenous people.
Yes.
So you're like, well, he must be surely.
Yeah.
Surely he's not Indian or some random guy that they've just brought in to like some 88-year-old to just talk about it.
Yeah. I think they should have like Marsha Hines talking about it.
Yeah.
Just like African-Americans, an African-American woman. If she's voting yes or no. So Marsha, so you're voting yes or no? I think we should start doing that. Just have like Tim-O-Matic. I'm trying to think about some other non-Indigenous kind of just people of color in Australia. Ando, happiest refugees. Like, who you voting for?
Did you see all the campaigners walking around?
I've seen, I think
that's what's turned people off a bit about the like two white women coming up to you.
Oh yeah, saying like, yes.
Do you want to find out more about the referendum? And you're like, no, thank you. Is this a cult? It's like Scientology. It's like Mormons walking around the city.
I can't understand. Are these, and they're trying to get you to vote yes.
Yeah. So it's just these bored people who obviously have no job.
Yeah.
Who are like, I'll go volunteer to be a good person. I'm Malcolm X.
Here we go.
They see themselves as Martin Luther King in the mirror when they put that shirt and they're looking and they're like, I have a dream.
Here's the real question. If they got cornered or if they got like put down on a chair and a camera in front of their face and asked about their referendum and then they caught on that the interviewer thinks they're Indigenous, how long do you think they would roll with it?
So as a native person. Sarah Smith as a native,
so Sarah,
Indigenous person.
As an Indigenous person, what are your thoughts on this campaign? Do you think they're going to cut them off and be like, oh, sorry, no, I'm actually like, I'm half Malaysian myself. It's nothing to do with me. Do you think they would keep rolling with it like Kamahl did?
I have no idea.
That's the real question.
That is a good question.
Because I think they're all just having a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I honestly
feeling a bit.
Yeah. I honestly think they're all having a little bit of fun. Hey, over that time. Do you know what'll happen?
They should all do blackface. Do like the white paint. Vote yes.
We should just go on the project. Talk about why we're voting yes.
The project. Bring us on. Yeah. I do want to go on the project. Yeah. It would be fun.
It'd be good. And we literally like, hey, we've just got a lot to say about the
referendum.
And they'll just assume we're Indigenous. And we just go from there.
As Pauline Hanson says, we are all Indigenous Australians.
That's true. I think I've seen that interview where she identifies as, or she says she's Indigenous.
Well, it's where you're born.
That's true.
But yeah.
I do want to touch on a quick thing before we head out of here. I had a bad situation at a buffet.
Oh,
yeah!
Wow,
down the road.
Are we gonna call them out?
I don't actually know the name of the buffet.
Oh, yes. Well, that's boring. That's boring. So it might as well be a fake story.
Could be a fake story, but it's, if you want to know, it's in Little Koreatown.
I didn't know there was $20 Koreatown.
Yeah,
that's new to me.
Is that new to you? It's
kind of World Square.
Yeah, just up from World Square, where they've got all those Korean restaurants.
Yep.
So it's down there. It's a $20 buffet.
Oh,
great,
cheap.
We're talking about
pay for what you get, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go to a $20 buffet thinking you're gonna get.
But this is
Epicurean style.
This is the thing. I go to this $20 buffet. Drink included, can. Amazing. They also give you like a hot kind of ramen soup on top of your buffet. You sit down, you get your hot ramen soup, you get your drink. I'd be happy to leave there with that. But you got a whole buffet. They got oranges, they got mangoes, they got like beef, a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
And it's the best buffet I've ever been to in my life. Best value for money I've ever come across, probably in the last few years.
Korean food?
All Korean food.
Yeah.
Delicious.
$20.
$20.
$20 for a Macca's meal.
Honestly. And you got 90 minutes to be there? Last time I was there for the entire 90 minutes. Probably had around 5 plates.
Got 2 more minutes, actually.
I had like 8 oranges at the end.
You set your watch slow and you're like, I'm going off my watch.
Yeah, what you should do
Going off my watch, actually.
You just you set a timer yourself, and when they look away, you just pause it.
Mate, I can keep my own time. I don't trust your clock.
Nah, you're going to try to get me out early. I've only been here 12 minutes. It's like the sun setting.
We're closing, sir. Be like, well, you're not because I've paid for my 90 minutes. So do I get a refund or am I staying? You let me know. Or I'm going to fair trade.
Because my clock says
Go
12
to Consumer
minutes.
Affairs. This is going on 60 minutes.
Hey, chat. They're trying to get me to leave. Chat, they're trying to get me to leave. Chat, dox them.
Go to Google. We are now minus stars. Thank you.
But yeah, what happened? I went there. I've been there twice. Gone mental. It's the best place on earth. Last
But
week,
you're trashing them.
I'm trashing them because what happened?
They're going to watch this. And
I want them to watch.
You're
They're
going to get salmonella.
2 days ago, I walk in. Hadn't had breakfast as well. It's like 3 o'clock.
Starving. Wow.
It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yep.
I walk in. I'm like, hey, just table for one. The girl that usually serves me, she says, we're closed. And I'm like, oh, what? I
3 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. It's like
Some
we're closed.
places close from like 3 to 5.
Of course they do. And the only thing is, I go there at 3, and I've been there at 3 o'clock
Multiple
twice.
times.
Yeah, probably 3 times I've been there at 3 o'clock. And
A lot of threes.
People in there all eating. I look around, I'm like, oh, okay, you're closed. Like, is this like a new thing or something like that? And she's very awkward. She's like, yeah, we're closed. Sorry, my boss says that we're closed.
Did she go and check? Or
No, she's just she's got a really weird look on her face, like she's kind of uncomfortable. And she doesn't really, she's hiding something.
Yeah.
She's not like, oh, we're actually closed. Sorry about that. Maybe next time.
You'd be like, oh, we close 3 to 5 there. It says it right
I know.
here.
And then I was like, oh, is this new? And she's like, oh, yeah, no, we close at 3. If you want to come just before 3 next time. And I'm like, oh, that's a bit strange.
Yeah.
It's just a bit strange. Like, it didn't really make sense. Then I go downstairs, I leave.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of get a bit frustrated because I look at the huge sign. It's like $20 buffet, 12 to 5.
Oh.
Says it there. And I knew it said it there because I usually go there from like 3:30 to 5.
Yeah.
Then I go back, I take a photo and I say, and I'm like, has something changed from this?
Yeah.
And then she's like, and then the manager kind of walks up and she kind of looks at me. He's like, he wants to eat. And he's like, and the manager's like, okay. They literally that sort of attitude. They're like, okay, fine. What they usually do, they always say, do you want to have, you get a choice of like 2 different meals and you get a drink.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, do I get my meal as well? And she's like, oh.
If you
yeah,
insist.
Literally that sort of attitude, like, oh, yeah, what?
Gosh.
What do you want? And I'm like, I'll have that one. It's like, I don't have to eat. If you're actually closed, I don't have to eat.
Yeah.
I'm just going off the sign and the other 3 times I've been here. And then they just kind of sit me down. The owner comes up with my hot meal. He's got the most sour look on his face. He's like, puts the thing in. And then the girl's like, oh, yeah, I forgot to ask about your drink. What kind of drink do you want? I'm like, yeah, Coke Zero. And I'm just like feeling very uncomfortable.
Awkward, yeah.
And then I start to get my meal. Probably like 10 minutes later, some other dude walks in, sits down.
How does it work?
So you go in, you give him $20. It's cash only.
Yeah.
I should bring that up.
Hey.
Cash only.
ATO?
Yeah, ATO. I don't know.
The tax return
I
there.
don't know.
I don't know, ATO.
I didn't know that was allowed.
I didn't know that was allowed.
I'm not out at Campbelltown or
Yeah.
Bankstown where maybe you're going to turn a blind eye. This is right in the heart of the CBD. I don't know.
Okay, we're snitching. We're snitching. ATO?
You never know
Cash
who has
business.
a podcast.
With 25 subscribers.
subscribers.
You never know.
You never know. But yeah, they're basically doing that. I'm eating my food awkwardly. Some other dude just walks in, sits down happily.
Let's get racial. What was his ethnicity?
He was an Asian person.
Oh.
He gets like, because again, this is a great place.
Yeah.
He gets like a huge pot. I haven't even seen the pot before. It's full of strawberries. Probably like 40 strawberries. He just starts going crazy. Just starts doing ham. Eating, not troubled at all. He wasn't told they were closed.
Yeah.
He just walks in, eats, goes, he's got his headphones on, just going crazy. I was told they were closed. I've got some issues with this place.
This is sounding racy.
I know. I'm starting to think that. I'm really starting to think that. I like to eat. So does the next person, the guy next to me like to eat. Sure, he had way more strawberries than I could have handled.
Also, it could have been like, oh, this guy eats too much. Or
Yes. I thought it was like, this guy
you
eats
thought
too
that
much.
for a bit?
That's how I know.
Until you see 40 strawberries.
Then I thought, 40 strawberries and going just as hard as me. This dude's popping off at every single tray, getting a bit of this, bit of that. I was there. He came 10 minutes after me. I left. He was still going hard.
Did you stay 90 minutes?
I stayed probably an hour 10. Maybe an hour 10.
Sorry, how does it work again? So you sit down and you
sit
just
down.
keep ordering food?
No, you go around. They give you like a plate, and you just go around, keep on filling up your plate.
Oh, and there's a
time
big
after time.
entree,
Yeah, so you've got
bread
like
and everything.
big pots of beef, pots of noodles, 3 different types of rice. You got like chicken wings. You got like kimchi, broccoli, salads,
So
fruit.
the food was great.
Food's amazing.
Gosh.
Amazing.
Okay, I was scared it was going to be a food.
No, and I was scared as well because I was like, I think I was talking to someone on the phone. It's like, make sure they don't spit in your food. It's like, no, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I can see all the food.
Yeah.
Like, it's
They
already
can't.
there. They can't physically spit in my food. What I didn't do was go to the bathroom because I thought they'd come over and maybe, like, try to poison my food.
Gosh.
I did feel a bit weird in the stomach after eating the
can?
hot noodle thing.
The can come.
No, that was from the kitchen. So I think they may have done something to that.
And it was open?
No, this comes
it's
in
just in a
it's literally like
glass.
a hot pot of noodles they give you.
Gosh.
And that tasted a bit funny.
I meant the Coke, sorry.
Oh, the Coke came in a can.
Yeah.
Unopened. So they
Unopened.
didn't, but I think they may have done something to my hot pot.
What's something? They're trying to kill you or they're trying to make you sick?
What he did do, like, usually it's meant to be a soup. It was like no soup in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is a bit strange. It's kind of really dry. I couldn't really eat it properly.
We're getting the name.
I know. Let's get
the name.
Let's get it. I don't want to get the name. I don't want to get the name.
Why?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back there again. I'm gonna go back there.
We'll give him another shot.
We'll give him another shot. If I go back there and they don't let me in,
You're going to go at 3 o'clock.
before 3.
Go at 3 on the dot.
Yeah,
again.
I'll go 3.
Do that. Repeat it.
Yeah, I'll go
Repeat it.
right at 3 on the dot and be like, hey, table for 1. It's me again. Yep, and I'll take a Coke Zero. Thank you very much. A Coke Zero. Thank you.
What should I get?
I'm a hungry boy. I was gonna say the funniest thing to do would be to come with like a huge basketball team next time, just like 6'8".
We'll go to Black Tower. We'll get the darkest Sudanese people you can find.
We all come in. It's like we got 15 hungry boys.
15
They've been
of
playing
us.
for
You're open,
hours.
aren't you? It's all right if we all come in.
And just like
What? So you felt racially?
no, I didn't think it was racial. I literally thought it was because I ate too much.
Right.
Because
They've
I
seen
ate
you
a lot.
before.
They've seen me a few. I ate a lot there.
Right.
Like I eat a lot, and I eat a lot to
If
the point
you
where
want
I
to
feel kind of bad.
advertise all you can eat buffet,
Yeah,
people are going to come and eat.
they're gonna come in and they're gonna eat like crazy.
Yeah.
And it's one of those. I didn't think it was racial at all.
True.
I literally thought it was like we've seen this guy. He eats too much. We're not gonna let him in.
Yeah, but we're in a free country
We're in a
where
free country.
you can't you can't restrict people from your venues.
You can't. It's misleading. It's like false advertising.
Yeah.
Next time I'm straight up gonna vlog. Hey chat. Yeah, here.
You'd be like, yo, 20K in the chat. They'd be like, another Coke? Complimentary. You should have done a TikTok video. That would have gone viral.
I should. I'm literally might do a TikTok next time.
Yeah.
Literally.
That would blow up.
I'll just come up with my camera and be like, this place tried to let me. Oh, I thought Black Lives Matter. I
just go full.
I thought Black Lives
It
Matter.
matter though.
They don't serve. I'm just like so loud. Walking out.
So
They
loud?
don't serve black people. They're not serving black people. What's your name?
What do you think of that, Twitter? Black Twitter ain't gonna like that.
Oh, we're coming back with signs. We're coming back with signs.
This is America. Yes.
I mean, Australia. It's Australia. Just like, yeah, just blasting.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you should.
I'm gonna go. I'm actually keen. I'm kind of keen for the food.
There's a whole bunch of people. Yeah, just blasting 21 Savage on like speakers, just hanging out the front.
21.
They're racist. Just like black people doing dances. 21. Can you do something for me? It's like, what does this have to do with the?
It's just a party.
Just smashing cars. Just doing like the pop smoke.
I literally remember seeing like Snapchats or it was like something on not Snapchats, like Instagram stories.
Yeah.
During Black Lives Matter in that protest down in that Central Park.
Yeah.
And it was just a circle and it was just like Africans getting pushed and they're like dancing. It was crazy.
That's going to be the scene at this buffet next week. If they don't let me in, trust me.
You're going to see some Yeezys. You're going to see some Jordans.
We're going to be getting sturdy on top of the cars. Literally getting sturdy to like pop smoke.
Nuts. Hey, yo, chat. Hey, yo, chat. That's crazy, though. Yeah, we'll give it another go. And then
I'll give it another go. I'm going to come with my camera next
and then
time.
we might need a name drop.
Literally, next time if they don't let me in, it's going to be like
we'll call Spaniard. It's all eats. We'll see what he thinks.
He'll like
we'll
it.
Get him to just destroy it.
Literally, yeah.
It's going to be. You'll know it's not a food thing. Because Koreans eat a lot.
They eat a lot.
They eat like crazy.
I was going to say, the dude next to me,
they're insane.
Like he's literally insane. It's the whole idea. You don't eat. You go there and you eat. They eat way more than me.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of Korean buffets, and I'm one of the littlest kind of stomach people there.
It's just weird that they'll say it's closed when it's obviously not.
When it's obviously, and there's people.
And
there's a sign that says they're open till 5. And I went there 3 times in a row.
Maybe they wanted to knock off early?
Nah. Yeah. They didn't. It was very obvious. They had no intention of shutting down. The food was fresh and there.
Gosh. They brought out other fresh food while you were...
Yeah. They're filling up the fruit. Dude,
but only one guy came in after.
Only one other dude came. It's pretty empty. Not many people there.
True.
Really not many people there. I think next time I go, I'll literally invite you and we'll go together. And go crazy and...
We'll vlog it.
We'll literally vlog it.
Next Drink Water vlog, we're going to
this buffet.
So get keen. That's going to be in 2 weeks.
It is going to be in 2 weeks.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I'm really excited.
We'll go a bit earlier, so we'll go at 2. I don't want kerfuffles.
I kind of want kerfuffles.
I don't want kerfuffles.
I want to
go at 2.
I want to go at 3.
Let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
2:45.
And they're like, yeah, we don't really let people in past 3:30. Maybe they thought it was a bit later than it was. They checked their time. Let's go at 2:30.
That's fair.
Let's go at 2:30.
2:30. They can't hit me with the 3.
They can't hit you with. We actually kind of stop at around 3.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. Done.
Yeah.
I will give them. I don't even. I'm both ways. I almost want to go there right. I want to go there at like
3:30.
3:30.
Because I do get it. It's 90 minutes. They wouldn't let anyone in past 3:30.
Yeah, I can see that.
You're like, now that I think about it.
Now that I think about it, it was actually 5:15.
We didn't call up that protest. Now I think about it, man. It was 5:15. Hey, yo, my bad. My bad.
Just like the shop's shortage.
Brother can't make a mistake.
Just kimchi all over the walls. The owner's is dead in the corner. Yeah, on fire.
All shot.
Hey,
my bad.
I'm human.
Drink Water podcast, and we're going to go, and we'll see you there.
We'll see you there.
I'm keen.
Peace out.
Drink your water.